Hi, I've got a GoPro 4 Hero, and to be quite honest, I really don't like it. It's terrible for batteries. Even my cheap SJ sport cameras last longer than the GoPro does. I bought a whole bunch of replacement batteries for it, but they really are they really are bad. They don't last very long, and I'm careful with batteries. It's not a case of destroying the battery by whatever, but it just doesn't do very well. Okay, the picture quality is excellent, the sound quality is excellent. You've got a lot of options on it, but at the end of the day, if I take it out to the flying field, I end up losing a lot of videos that I wish it could have recorded. I take off and literally once the model's in the air, I hear the beep and the GoPro has decided to shut down or whatever. So I use sport cams, cheap, inexpensive sport cams or head cams, hat cams and all sorts. But the sport cams, the inexpensive ones have a problem that I find where the audio is quite often up to 3 to 4 seconds out of sync with the video. So it's really an annoying thing, and I've ended up buying loads of different cameras to try and get around this. But then I found out and realized that it was correctable. I tried correcting it in my video software by altering the timelines, but that only corrected for a short section, and then another section would be completely different. There'd be one section that was 2 seconds out of sync, another section that was 5 seconds out of sync, another section 3 seconds. So it wasn't a linear out of sync. And then I realized that I had a program called Handbrake, which I use for other correctors and various things. And I realized that it had a frame rate corrector, which basically the audio and the video were basically acting on variable frame rates. That was the best way I could put it. So the latest Handbrake doesn't talk about variable frame rates. It talks about peak frame rate and constant frame rate. So basically I started loading the videos into Handbrake, clicking on the video tab and putting the frame rate to constant, and wow, all those videos were corrected. So I'm now back to using my cheap I don't know, about 35 euro sport cam, which is 4K and Wi-Fi. It doesn't have zoom or all the options that the GoPro has. In actual fact, it's a little pink camera. I'm using it now, so you will actually see what's been recorded with it in another period, short 20-second or something, which shows the out of sync. And then there'll be another video of exactly the same, but after Handbrake has corrected it, and you see that everything is into sync. So it's interesting that this could actually be corrected, and inexpensive sport cams are now actually quite useful. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have questions about the color saturation, the color hues, and the sound quality and so on, but at the end of the day, let's be quite honest, a lot of the videos that come up on YouTube are pretty crap. They're really self-indulgence. So do we really need to worry about it unless we're going to make a commercial interest, or we're actually trying to advise and help others? Does it really matter? So anyway, that's how it goes. Handbrake, free download on the internet, is an excellent tool for all those corrections that you need to make to your videos and audio, whether it's frame rate or whatever. You can do a lot with it. It's a very extensive tool, and it's open source and free. So it'd be nice if people would drop something to the open source people as a thank you for it, but like everything else, you know. But anyway, Handbrake. So no further ado, and let's get into giving some examples of where it's actually done the job. Simple sound to video sync test. Simple sound to video sync test.